The origin story, a la Shmoop.
In a world where the ambassadors of good struggle to overcome the forces of evil,
There is one individual who has sworn to protect the citizens of Earth at all costs. You. Sure, why not? We're using our imaginations anyway, right? So begins just about any superhero backstory, and you'll find similar setups in tales describing how powerful gods got their start, or how the planets or universe were formed, or how Bill Gates built his empire. It is human nature to question how the great and powerful came to be. Whether we're dealing with fiction or otherwise, we call these tales origin stories or creation myths. These stories help explain where we came from and maybe even where we're going, as individuals or as a society. It's a universal human trait to wonder about our origin, which is why we wish you good luck finding a culture anywhere in the world that hasn't taken a stab at it. Of course, people often have a tough time taking the stories of other cultures seriously. Really? A god who shoots lightning bolts out of his hands? Whatever. I'll just be over here believing the world was created on the back of a turtle like any normal person. Okay, so there are some pretty wild stories out there, it's true. But some cultures treat them as metaphorical or symbolic representations of real-world stuff. There may not literally be some guy who flies around in a diaper shooting arrows into the buttocks of would-be lovers, but there seem to be some magic inherent in the idea of two people falling in love with each other. A character like Cupid is an attempt to explain that magic. The creation story you're probably most familiar with is the one detailed in Genesis, that points to a worldview in which human beings have a special relationship to one God and are given dominion over the world. Then there's the Greek creation myth, where the world is born out of chaos, but once the world was formed and chaos was defeated, order and structure became really important, which might explain why each Greek god has special dominion over a particular aspect of life on Earth. Some Native Americans have their own origin story, about a guy diving into the ocean and finding the material he could use to build land. Some of their stories not only explains why land is surrounded by water, but suggests that Native Americans saw themselves as a culture constructed amidst a wide wilderness. And as we mentioned, superheroes get their own origin stories. Would Bruce Wayne have been so committed to helping people if he hadn't had such a tough childhood? There are many different ways to interpret these myths, but all of them are attempting to say something profound about the organization of the world and the relationship between the world and the people who inhabit it, whether or not they like to put on masks in the evening hours and kick some bad guy butt.
Take that, evildoer.